Today, we're roasting your camera bag setups. Now, I have wanted to do this for years, and I think it's a series that I want to do every month, like maybe the first of each month, where I critique your camera bag setup. Also, I love seeing how other people organize their camera bags because it might give me an idea to organize my bag better, although my camera bag is probably the most organized bag in the world. I mean, come on, just look at my bags. They're so organized. Okay, so let's begin. So I'm gonna critique each camera bag setup by three things. First, balance. Does your camera gear lean more to the right or more to the left? Is it front heavy? Is it back heavy? We want to aim for your camera gear to be closer to the center of gravity because it just makes it easier to carry a backpack. Second, layout. Does it make sense? Does it make sense when you open the bag that you can quickly pull out your camera to take the shot? Or are you wasting space in your main compartment by having your EDC tech pouch there where it could be somewhere else? And number three, is it aesthetically pleasing when you open up your bag? All right, here we go. Let's look at our first bag from my buddy, Tyler Stahlmel. I have words. Okay, so in your post, you said that you're traveling and it can get chaotic trying to keep your camera bag organized while traveling. I get that. This just looks like someone vomited gear from their mouth. All right, Tyler, I'm just messing with you, but let's go and take a look at your camera bag setup. Looks like it's a Wandered Provoke bag, if I'm not wrong. I see the roll top over here. To be fair, the dividers from Wandered bags are kind of flimsy, but you've got heavier items kind of all over the place when really heavier items should be closer to the bottom of the bag. And the reason why is that if you place your bag down, if there's heavier items on the top, then there's a good chance that your camera bag might tip over. And so as a general rule of thumb, try to place the heavier camera items towards the bottom of your bag. So based on this visual, I'm gonna have to give it a 2 out of 10. Sorry, buddy, I know you are so organized, which is why I have to give it that rating. But knowing you, I would love to see what a fully organized camera bag looks like. And so thanks for sending your photo. All right, moving on. By the way, go follow Tyler. He's awesome. All right, moving on, we have a bag from Calabrias. This also looks like a Wandered backpack. Okay, so it's not the most aesthetically pleasing, but your setup does make sense. It's actually pretty well balanced because you have a camera body and lens over here. You also have another camera body and lens over here. Looks like one of the A7C cameras. And if you have a camera body on one side of the bag and another camera body on the other side of the bag, that kind of balances out as you're wearing your backpack and traveling. And you got a lens right there in the middle. So yeah, overall, when it comes to balance, yeah, it's pretty well laid out. Looks like you got some filters over here between the cube and the top compartment. Clever. And I wish I could see what's inside the top compartment, but from what I'm seeing right now, this is very well laid out. Now, is it aesthetically pleasing? Not really. I mean, I like to see clean lines, but again, these dividers are not the sturdiest. But overall, if I had to give you a rating, it would probably be a 5 out of 10. All right, next we got Dan Hawk Photography, who has a Shimoda Explorer 35 bag. And holy moly, that is a 400 mil lens. That's crazy. This looks like a normal 70 to 200. Look how chunkier the 400 mil lens is. That's nuts. And you were able to fit it in the Shimoda? That's crazy. I like this. This is great. This is perfectly balanced because you have your main camera body here, you got a lens, you got a long lens over here, 70-200, but you got this big boy over here that's on the other side of the bag, and you've attached lighter items alongside the heavier items. So yeah, as far as balance goes, this is perfect. This is great. You could probably clean up the organization a bit better if you had your dividers perfectly like down the middle. And I don't know if that's intentional or not, but because it's kind of at a diagonal, it looks like you're not giving enough room for the 400 mil lens to sink down even deeper into your bag because it's at a slant. But as far as balance, layout, and aesthetically pleasing design, I'm gonna give this a 9 out of 10. Good job. And oh my, this is from Hey It's Landry. And right off the bat, I'm gonna give this a 9 out of 10. This is clean. This is what I'm talking about. Okay, so, well, actually, hold on, let me take that back. So this looks like an Urban Explorer bag, and most of the weight is gonna be towards the right of the bag, and so if you're traveling with it, you're gonna feel that weight towards your right, so not so good for posture. So I'd probably swap the position of this lens where your DJI Mic 2 or Mic Mini is at. Hold on, actually, no, you did it right. I'm gonna give this a 9 out of 10. The reason why is because I didn't see this lens over here. I'm not sure what that is. It looks like a 50 or a 35. Either way, you have a lens over here. You've got this lens over here, which looks like a 24-70, the original. And then you got a lens in the middle with the camera body off to the right. And if you just kind of take a look at the weight placement of the lens, where this is more to the right, this is more to the left, this is more to the center, it does kind of balance out. And so, yeah, I think this is a very well laid out camera bag that makes sense and it looks beautiful. So I'm gonna give this a 9 out of 10. Wow, good job. First 9 out of 10 of the day. Good job, Landry. All right, next up, okay. This is interesting. Now, while it's visually pleasing to the eye, it just doesn't make any sense because there's no protection between the lens and the camera body. Like, there's two lenses. Oh no! I think an easy way to solve this is to turn your camera body to the side where the grip is closer to the top of the bag, and that way that gives enough room for you to place a divider between the body and the lens. Also, you could place a divider on top of your longer lens over here and place whatever this case is and other things, which then gives you more room to put something else in this section of the bag. But I think the biggest critique is that this whole thing over here. Just turn the camera body so that the grip is facing up and then put a divider between the body and the lenses. Just protect your lenses. But it is visually pleasing and the balance of the bag somewhat makes sense. And so, I'm gonna have to give this a 5 out of 10, I guess. Just, you gotta protect your lenses. Moving on to a video. Okay, you got your whole rig in a DeWalt bag? This is actually kind of genius. Like, I know the DeWalt's a tool bag, but as a camera bag, that totally makes sense. It's rugged, it's gonna protect your gear. And it's almost as if like you're part of a news crew, you know, like out on assignment, capturing something, like quickly unzipped, pull out your camera and you're ready to go. Everything is rigged out like that. That is great. I actually give that a 9 out of 10. That's fantastic. Oh boy, we got more. Let's do a fire round. 9 out of 10, 7 out of 10, 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10, 7 out of 10, 9 out of 10. Just fix this divider over here. And an Ona bag, 6 out of 10. Get a backpack. 4, definitely 4. Ooh, that's a 9. 4, I don't know what's going on over there. And last but not least, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6. Well, that was fun, and hopefully this little fun video gives you ideas of how to organize your camera bag better. Thank you so much for everyone for sending your photos of your camera bag setups. Thank you for letting me roast you. But yeah, let's do this again. Let's do it again. Let's do it once a month now. So if you want me to critique your camera bag, let's start organizing your bag now and send it to me so that it'll be featured for next month's video. But for now, I'm out. Thanks for watching. Bye.